At ngayon, narito na ang ibang superstar swaps na naganap naman sa 2010 era. Saklaw nito ang mga taon mula 2010 hanggang 2019. Balikan natin ang mga ito at tukuyin kung sino ba ang nanalo sa trade. Umpisahan natin sa palitan ng point guard between Kyrie Irving and Isaiah Thomas. From 2014 to 2017, palaging nasa NBA Finals si Kyrie. Naiuwi nila ang 2016 NBA title and was doing great all throughout the 2016-2017 season. That year, Irving was having a stellar performance, producing 25.2 points, 3.2 rebounds, 5.8 assists in 47% shooting. He was the second leading scorer ng Cavaliers, just nearly 1 point behind LeBron James. Tinapos sila ang season sa record na 51-31. Pangalawa sila sa East, habang number 1 naman ng Boston Celtics sa record na 53-29. Isaiah Thomas was Boston's main man during that period. Nung mga panahon na to, two-time All-Star na si IT, all under Celtics uniform. IT was having a tremendous season with 28.9 points, 2.7 rebounds, 5.9 assists in 46% shooting. Yun na siguro ang isa sa pinakamagandang performance by far ng isang player under 5'10". Sa makatuwid, nailabel ni Isaiah ang kanyang sarili sa mga big names sa kategorya ng point guard. He even finished top 5 sa MVP voting ng taong yon. Since both teams are having a great year, nagharap ang Boston at Cleveland sa East Conference Finals. Tinalo ng Cavs ang Celtics sa seryeng 4-1. Isaiah played only the first 2 games and was ruled out for the remaining playoff games with an apparent hip injury. In July 2017, off-season to, nag-request ng trade si Kyrie. Habol ni Kyrie na maging main man siya ng kanyang sariling team instead of playing as a sidekick ni LeBron. Nakuha ni Kyrie ang gusto niya. The next month, na-trade siya papuntang Boston kapalit si Isaiah Thomas and some role players. Kyrie emerged as the main focal point ng opensa ng Boston sa pasimula ng bagong season. Unfortunately, after playing 60 games, he had a season-ending injury and was ruled out for postseason. Sa kabilang dako naman, injury din ang kinabagsakan ni IT sa bago niyang koponan. Thomas played only 15 games sa uniforme ng Cavs and was later traded that season sa Los Angeles Lakers. Naging malaking problema kay Thomas ang kanyang hip injury at sa huli, ito na rin ang naging dahilan para siya ay maging journeyman. Hindi rin nagtagal si Kyrie sa Boston. 2 taon lang ang ginugol niya rito bago lumipat sa poder ng Nets noong 2019. Sa makatuwid, walang panalo sa point guard swap na ito. Parehas, nauwi sa wala ang deal na to. Sundan natin ito ng isa pang point guard swap sa pagitan ng Rockets at Thunder, si Russell Westbrook at Chris Paul. Back in 2019, Rockets traded CP3 and a few draft picks in exchange for OKC's Russell Westbrook. Ang deal na to ang nag-reunite kay Westbrook kay Harden na former teammate niya sa OKC. Just to refresh your memory, 2017 MVP si Westbrook at 2018 naman si Harden. From 2016 to 2019, triple-double ang average ni Russ sa Oklahoma City, where he pushed the team into the playoffs in 3 consecutive years under post-Kevin Durant era. Meanwhile, maganda rin naman ang naging takbo ni CP3 sa 2 season niya sa Rockets. Houston had a deep playoff run during the 2018 playoffs kung saan nasilat sila sa Game 7 Conference Finals match kontra Warriors. Nasundan to na isa pang playoff run noong 2019 pero this time sa semis naman sila tinalo ng Warriors. Hindi nakalagpas ang tandem ni Harden at CP3 sa Golden State, plus the fact that CP3 had missed several games as well due to injury. Kaya sa pagpasok ng 2019-2020 season, with an upgrade sa mas younger na point guard star, nagbabakasakali ang Houston na ito na ang missing piece nila for their title quest. Surprisingly, Houston finished the season with a record of 44 wins and 28 losses. Same record sila with the OKC Thunder ni Chris Paul. Number 4 ang Rockets, habang number 5 naman ang Thunder. Nagharap ang dalawang team na to sa first round. Kinalaban ni Russ ang dati niyang koponan for 11 years. Rockets surpassed the Thunder in 7 games, with CP3 leading the charge like a young Chris Paul. On the next round, natalo na ang Rockets sa eventual champions na LA Lakers. After 1 season, nabuwag agad ang duo ni Harden at Westbrook. And for Chris Paul, he got traded to Phoenix before the start of the next season. Sa makatuwid, tabla ang swap na to with both teams moving on to a different direction a season after the trade. At bilang panghuli, ang paglipat ni Kawhi sa Toronto, katumbas ni DeMar DeRozan. Hulyo ng 2018 nang maikasa ang trade sa pagitan ng Spurs at Raptors. Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green kapalit sina DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl at isang first round draft pick. Prior to this trade, Kawhi was already a bona fide elite superstar. May napatunayan na since he was already a champion, a finals MVP and a 2-time defensive player of the year. Ilan lamang yan sa mga recognitions na nahakot niya while playing in Spurs for 7 seasons. Hindi naman magpapahuli si DeMar. He spent his first 9 seasons sa liga playing for the Raptors Raptors. Dito na siya naging all-star ng 4 na beses. Leading scorer ng koponan for 5 consecutive years from 2013 to 2018. Ito rin ang mga panahon na palaging nasa playoffs ang Toronto. Bagay na hindi madalas mangyari sa panahon ni Vince Carter at Chris Bosh. Pero sa kabila ng lahat ng ito, hindi makatawid ang Raptors sa NBA Finals. Maraming pagkakataon na nakaharap nila ang Cavaliers ni LeBron at lahat ng seryeng yon ay nauwi sa pagkatalo. In fact, nasweep pa sila sa 2018 semis match nila against the Cavaliers. Sa kabilang panig, kasalukuyan namang nasa dagok ng injury si Kawhi. Leonard missed the first 27 games sa simula ng 2017-2018 season. Naglaro lamang siya ng 9 games that season before ma-ruled out for an indefinite period of time para ituloy ang rehab and recovery niya sa injury. Sa off-season, nangyari na nga ang trade sa pagitan ng dalawang koponan. Although the trade was a bit risky sa part ng Raptors, dahil na rin sa injury concerns kay Kawhi, sumugal pa rin ang Toronto para makuha isang dekalibreng player. Fast forward to their 2018-2019 season, San Antonio finished 7th sa West facing the number 2 Denver Nuggets sa first round. Tumagal ang serye hanggang Game 7 pero sa huli nanaig ang Denver. Iba naman ang naging takbo ng kapalaran ng Toronto Raptors. Although Kawhi missed 22 games during the regular season, he still led the team with an average of 26.6 points, 7.3 rebounds, and 3.3 assists in almost 50% shooting. For the first time, nakalagpas ang Raptors sa Eastern Conference Finals at tuluyang naiuwi ang titulo nang talunin nila ang Golden State Warriors sa NBA Finals. Nagbunga ang risky trade na to for the fans of Toronto. Malinaw na panalo ang Raptors sa superstar swap sa pagitan ni Leonard at DeRozan. At kahit pa umalis din si Kawhi sa teritoryo ng Toronto on the following season, nakaukit naman sa alaala ng lahat ang nagawa nitong malaking pagbabago na ang resulta ay isang kampyonato. Sa iyong opinyon, kung hindi ba lumipat si Kawhi sa LA Clippers at nanatiling nasa Toronto for a few more years, palagay mo mag-back-to-back champion kaya ang Toronto? Comment down below kung oo or hindi para mapag-usapan. Don't forget to like and share the video. Please do subscribe to our channel. Ito ang Dribble Access, ang access mo sa mundo ng NBA Basketball.